Friday, September the 6th. We got up before the sun did this morning. We are headed towards Lassen Volcanic National Park.
What about that VIP access?
Is this my new one? Yeah.
Well, we've got rid of your old one.
We'll put it all in a burrito. How is it?
It's good.
Yeah? What you got? You didn't want a burrito? No. Just missing out. These things are bomb. Look at this. Look what I just found. This thing's huge.
Literally bigger than my kid. You look so much cooler than I do. Look.
Whoa. There's a huge trout right here. We've been so busy riding the one wheels looking down at the trail that we didn't look at this. Wow.
Deer, a baby deer, a chipmunk, a squirrel, and a fish. All within like 2 seconds.
Off to a pretty good start, isn't it?
Yeah. This is beautiful.
And we haven't even left the welcome center.
I know, I know.
Your shirt. The ranger was telling us that this area that we're in right here is a debris field of where large boulders came flying down the mountain and just smashed right here. Hate that it all burned, but it did make it to where the views are a little better. Like we can see a lot more now. 7,000 vertical feet, and we were at 2,000 earlier. You went up 5,000 feet since this morning. You can feel it in your ear? Don't know why, but all of the trees seem to be really crooked. Like, where. Damn, Kimmy Joe, look at that. 8,511 feet, girl. We were at below 2 this morning. Well, we just came up to the
Bumpass Hell Trail.
Bumpass Hell Trail.
Lovely.
1,000 vertical round trip. Sweet, let's do it.
This is beautiful.
This is beautiful. And it's not that hot.
No, this is actually really nice.
Kind of straight down, isn't it? We're getting closer. I smell sulfur.
Yeah.
I hear what sounds like water bubbling. Your safety, stay on the trail.
Hey, look, it said that he came across it and then stepped into mud that was 240 degrees.
There's a lot of sounds in here.
A lot of sounds, a lot of smells.
That sulfur stinks, doesn't it? Listen to all the grasshoppers. And the water boiling down there is thumping. It sounds like somebody's stomping on hollow ground close to you, but it's not close. It's pretty far away still. Being from Georgia, where we don't have, there's just not a lot of geothermal features on that side of the country, period. Is there? I've never seen any growing up. And I've been outdoors my entire life, so if you vacation out here and you're like me and you're not from this kind of activity, stay out of the water. Don't stick your fingers in it, because it is all, or it could potentially be hot enough to burn you without you realizing that it's going to be until it's too late. That yellow. Weird, it almost seems like a different planet, doesn't it? I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but that pile of steam up there has mud boiling out of it. So cool. Not gonna lie, it's a little scary being near this, because it sounds like it's going to blow. Oh, there's a mud pod for you. Makes you feel uncomfortable? These geothermal features, it says, are hot and acidic. Burn you in two different ways. Seriously, I always tell you guys that you can't understand what it's like to be here. One, you can't smell it. It smells like just pure rotten eggs. And two, you can't feel that concussion in your body and in your chest that, like, it's very eerie how strong that of just boiling water from magma is. God, it doesn't feel like somewhere I want to be for long. I'm huffing and puffing, that's for sure. Not been hanging out at elevation recently that I can tell. I'm not dying, but I'm breathing hard. I don't know why I'm telling you. You can hear it. It's like the Stairmaster with oxygen restrictions, you know?
Yeah.
This view has been absolutely incredible the whole time. Back to the van now. Now, much later in the day, we took a nap when we rounded the corner to Emerald Lake here. I think we're both kind of feeling tired from the day, aren't we? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's chill by the lake for a minute. Just take in the view. Kimberly and I were sitting out here just watching the lake, and we heard a loud noise, and when we did, the bugs on the water react. So watch this. Bye.
That's so cool.
You could literally see them light up all the way across it. Bye. And I cannot believe that I have passed this as many times as I have and have skipped it. I don't know why this one is not talked about, but Lassen is a beautiful national park. incredible. Look how pretty that is.
I know.
Now Saturday the 7th, and as you can see, we're starting super early. We're gonna go hike Cinder Cone and hopefully be to the top of it by sunrise. I was about to say sunset. That's how early it is. My brain's not functioning yet. Let's get started. We got a pretty good walk. I think it's what, 4 miles round trip?
It is, yeah.
And we don't know what the elevation is. It's pretty tall, it looked like in the photos that we saw, so let's get to it. Cinder Cone Trail skirts the fantastic lava beds to the barren Cinder Cone volcano. Enjoy the view from the base or make the 500-foot climb up to the summit. Moderate to the base, strenuous to the summit. One of the drawbacks of going in the morning, we get to read the plaques. Like right here, this is telling us about the lava beds and how they're fragments of quartz crystals. But when we go to look for them, can't really see them. Starting to see a little light. Sky's starting to turn pretty over there. We have to go up that big thing. You start to see it. The bad part is this. You see, the ground is just all this soft cinders, which is the reason why it's called Cinder Cone. We're not very far up at all. There's still so much in front of us. This is so much work. Hey.
My legs aren't made for this.
There's a lot of work for this. I hope you guys like this video. Watch the whole thing. Share it. Get this thing like 50,000 views or more. Because we're working our ass off for this video. We already came up all that. This is a lot. This is a very strenuous. I said moderate. This is kick your ass is what this is. I love this for us.
I love this for us too. Woo.
Type 2 fun. We're so close to the top. We're there.
That was a lot.
Here in a volcano, Kimberly. We thought we were at the top, but no, there's more. I mean, we can definitely see in the volcano now. Man, there's nothing like getting up before the sunrise, hiking up on top of a volcano, setting up a camera for a time lapse, only to get a cloudy sunrise. Kimberly's cold. It's kind of chilly up here. I put my hoodie back on too. We're gonna walk around the rim of this thing. I'll show you the view in it and out here. Out here, down at the bottom, there's some painted dunes down here. Let's get around there where she's at where we can see them. That's the main reason we hiked up here, was to see that. And then this over here ended up being pretty cool too. Like, this is literal volcano.
It reminds me.
That's cool. This is just awesome. I feel like it's worth the hike. Do you? Mm-hmm. Yes. It's an absolute pain to get up here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That was hard to do, but it was well worth every minute of it, wasn't it?
It so was.
Didn't expect to be walking around the rim of a volcano this morning, but here we are. It's the reason why I named my channel This Week's Adventure, because I don't even know what I'm doing next. I don't want to turn the camera off. This is just so good. Look at how big the devastation path of this thing was, too. Like, can you imagine what all is buried under that? Do you want to walk down into it and back out? Yeah. Over there?
Yeah.
I kind of do too. Let's walk down into a volcano.
Please tell me you don't want to do that. I love you, but I can't do that.
Come on, Kimmy Joe. How often do you get to walk down into a volcano?
It honestly doesn't look that bad. But hey, you want me to do that or not?
Yeah, we got this. Oh, well, she's going that way, so I guess we're walking this direction.
Are you trying to go down there, really?
No, I don't want to go down there. It's 7:20 in the morning, and I've already taken her up and into a volcano. It is incredible to set up here in person and just look around and see the devastation from this thing. This thing, whenever it blasted the last time, took out a large area, very large area. It's cool to sit on top of, but it's scary to think of. I mean, it's not, honestly, it's really not scary, because if it were to blast again to do that kind of damage, we would, like, it would just be boom, done for whoever's up here. This has been the quietest national park that I have ever been in my entire life, and I love it for that. Like, currently there is not another human in sight anywhere. I'm talking, I'm looking as far as I can. I can't see a road, I can't see a person, nothing. Now I see trails. There are more trails down there in the flats that we could take, and there's definitely traces of a lot of humans being here, because you can see all the footprints. They have been here. We haven't seen a single human since we got up this morning at all, and that is amazing out here.
You don't.
Going down is starting to prove to be a challenge too. Look at this. It's an interesting chunk. Whether it's all broke out.
Look at that big piece up there.
Whoa. I tossed that here and something up there fell. My shoes are full of rocks now.
No, so am I. He's coming in hot. I should have closed my mouth instead of smiling when he came down.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm tired.
Yeah, that was a lot, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So sitting here, looking at it, doesn't look that big, doesn't look that bad, and quite honestly, it doesn't even look like a volcano. Look. So according to carbon dating, 1650 was the last eruption. It is 8:30 in the morning. We are in a national park and we have not seen another human. So strange, this rock pile over here. I mean, from up there, it makes all kinds of sense. It fits. But when you get back down here, it doesn't. That's really steep. For it to just stop right there, you would have thought that it would have, you know, slumped back this way. I turned the camera on to say that we were almost back to the van, and then we looked down the trail and there's 3 deer down there. Well, we have made it back to the van. There it is. We are tired and going towards Reno. We'll see you guys on the next video.